Greetings and salutations, this is Red Bastard once again with the Europa Universalis 4 video, informally entitled Yar-can-do attitude, where we are playing as the Central Asian nation of Yarkand. I'm going to start this up. Full disclosure, I stopped today to do a video as Novgorod, so I've been playing that entirely. I don't remember all of the minutiae of what we were doing as Yarkand. So it'll take me a second to just take a survey of everything. Okay, so we only qualify for one rival, which is our best buds, the Ottomans. And we were trying to decide what we should do in relation to Iraq. We're currently integrating in our vassal Khorasan, and I think we're planning on going to war with Sind as soon as possible. And I think we wanted to take out all of these nations when we could, and prey upon Ming and Korea when we got the opportunity. But we do still have peace treaties with Korea for another year and a half, and VJ Ming for another 8 years. So our attention will have to go elsewhere. We've got a lot of stuff to core in the Russia region. And I'm guessing their aggressive expansion is pretty serious there. So we might as well take aim at Sind. Okay, it looks like our states are all in order. I'm going to dismiss that. And we probably don't have any sort of casus belli. No, we don't. So we're going to have to fabricate that. And we'll start right now. Sadly, our corruption is climbing up, and we're not really making enough money to buy it down further. So we're going to need to get this tech caught up. And since in about a year we're going to be able to invade Korea again, we should get some claims on them as well as soon as we can. Okay, so we get some manpower if we lose piety. And I think that's a pretty good idea for us, since the first time we declare war on a non-Sunni nation, we'll get that piety back. Okay, we're prioritizing the ones that actually cause overextension. And we could spend a lot of money to make the emirs happy with us. Yeah, why don't we do that? And sadly, that just brought their influence down so low that now we can't actually take advantage of that to get additional levies or anything. So that kind of backfired just a little. It'll be nice once we've converted and cored all of this. Okay, let's get our inflation down a little bit. And might as well take a little bit more corruption. Got our states sorted out for now. And we can actually pay off that loan. We're still facing high inflation. And we haven't had a chance to fabricate any claims quite yet. But there's our first one. We'll do Overcoat. And pull this guy, send him over to Korea. Well, I guess we'll declare this first. Okay, they probably won't be able to last very long here at this rate. Fabricating on Korea as planned. Yes, we broke those walls, so it's over. Okay. We can take 44 worth of stuff. And it looks like we were fabricating a claim on Novgorod to be able to attack them as well. So why don't we take this province that they can't reasonably defend. And now we have all of our provinces coring that are contributing to overextension. Which is good, because our mission is to reduce that. Little do they know that we are going to get more. Well, they do have a lot of cores. Okay, that looks like a good peace deal. I like it. So we got a fort here. Don't much care for it. And looks like we're going to have to increase that. This one we don't seem to need to. And we're going to move these troops over to Pyongyang. Do we need this fort? I don't think we need this fort. We're going to get rid of it. And every time we end a war, they're going to ask us to rival our buds. Sorry, my throat is getting really dry, so I may be coughing. Apologize for that. It looks like there's one province over here that's being a little rebellious. But we can't do much about that until we have the chance to convert it. And I think we might as well provoke them. Well, as soon as we get the chance. We're experiencing some little stalling there. Not sure what's causing those little delays. Might be just the fact that it's kind of late game. And we've got some rebels popping up here. Let's top off our relations with the Ottomans. And that's a nice big stack. They are in the woods. And there is a river crossing. We have higher maneuver than them, so we won't suffer the river crossing. We're just going to suffer a penalty for attacking into the woods. And they have more cavalry, and they do have more cannons. But I have faith in our army. Yeah, I'm not sure why I keep stalling like that. And now these other rebels are popping up. A substantially smaller stack. Okay, the next group are going to be from Novgorod. It looks like it's this little strip up in here. So we're going to park on the coastal one, just for supply reasons. These guys are marching over. We're going to stop them as soon as we can. Okay, I think I'm probably going to make this be a relatively short video. Restart my computer, see if I can figure out exactly why we're encountering those little hiccups with it hanging there. And here we go, our Novgorodian rebels. I'm trying to decide where our next state is going to be. We could do Georgia, but that'd be one province. We're setting this up into trade companies. I think we'll do it in Khorasan. Yeah. And now we can fabricate a claim here. Wait just a little over a month and we can invade them. So we're going to leave one guy behind. I just wanted to double check. Yes, good. Just wanted to make sure that we did have our focus on admin. I'm wondering how much it would cost us to upgrade here. 10 ducats per month. I just have such a large army. We're not making much money. And that's a nice victory for us. Can't let them take back that war goal. Okay, so this should fall relatively quickly now that we have a breach in the walls. And we completed that mission. Create a proper fleet. You know, I'm not sure that we're going to do that. We really should revisit the issue of our trade, see where we can maximize this, because we have a great deal of territory, and we're only making 31 ducats per month from that. So let's take a look. Okay, so we're pushing trade in here, and we're pushing it down south from there. I'm wondering if we could send more power up the Indus. If we increase our trade company here, we should get another merchant, and that'll help us do that. And once we do that, then it would make sense to build a trade fleet here to push more wealth up our direction. And we need some claims here. Okay, do they have any allies? They do not have any allies, so I should take account of Novgorod's troops. Novgorod has only 26,000 troops, so we can invade them as soon as we want. Definitely going to give our money to help the natives. They went to colonize as quickly as possible. Sorry again about that. Okay, so now we can call a diet, get them a little bit higher. But unfortunately, if we're going to do anything like raise additional levies, we'd have to give them more land. Though our manpower is recovering so quickly that I'm not sure that we're going to need to do that. Now I am going to take this create a proper fleet, because we will do that eventually. because of that fort, we actually can't move from there. So I might as well throw everything in, get the leader over there, get all the cannons together. Actually, I'm not sure if we really need to drag this war out. Gold is a sign of nobility. I think stability is a sign of nobility. Merchant guilds will get a little upset with us, but they will get over it. And I do like that. Yeah, let's see what they're prepared to give up. So, partition of the Korean Peninsula. And we get the best Korea. Alright, they want to give us war reparations? They do. I can give up those claims on this. And our Korea is looking much nicer. Definitely don't need this fort. And we're just going to get all that we can. We might end up giving some of this to our states, I'm not sure. And they're being a little too passive-aggressive with that, trying to tell us to break up with the Ottomans. Okay, royal marriage. We're going to renew that, as we have great relations with them. Oops, that's not what we're trying to do. Great relations with them too. And I have no idea who else, to be honest. Okay, Sweden. Really should improve relations with Sweden. Okay, so that makes our Asia look a little nicer. Really looking forward to incorporating this in. Finishing these colonies was really good for our map. Okay, so we're behind on military tech. So we're not going to get this defensive yet. Yuck. 700 ducats. I guess we got to do it. They weren't really happy with this before, but now they'll give us some Diplo points. And we'll just have to find somebody who wants to pay off our loans. So let's just look at who is the treasury. So VJ is quite rich. And Zhang is Siak Ming. So that's kind of interesting. The top 5 wealthiest nations at the moment are all Asian nations. And then the Ottomans, whose capital's in Europe, but the majority of the territory is Asian. Although in terms of income, 3 of the top 5 are Europeans. And none of these are in Eastern Europe. That's sad. Because I really want to rob them. Yeah, so this one is done. And we can send this guy somewhere else. We don't have a fleet, so we can't actually send our troops to guard colonies elsewhere. That's something we might want to change. Or we could simply get rid of these ideas. Yeah. And they gave us a discount that we're going to start investing in trade ideas, although we just lost all that stuff, but, you know, that's not too big of a deal. And we can now invest in something else. What would we like? We could get economic ideas. We could go for religious and get a CB. Diplomatic and influence are good. There's this problem that we need to catch up on that tech. Strangely, I think it might be worthwhile to invest in innovative to try getting caught up. That's crazy talk. We're going to take humanist. And this will speed up our integration of Coruscant. And here we go. We aren't colonizing any longer. We'll be making a little bit more money. Are you guys serious? Okay, so this is Baden. Okay, Delhi's trying to westernize. Yeah, so I mean, I guess they don't have many candidates. No, they seem to. I don't get it. That guy must just throw really good parties or something. Yeah, we're going to ignore that. Let them run around doing whatever they want for a moment. Hiding prestige where we can get a lot of money. You know, we're gonna take all the money.